come with me today as we go on an epic pilgrimage to an ancient Bavarian monastic brewery. Munich, Germany is world famous for its long, storied history of brewing the world's best beers. But don't be fooled, as there are plenty of sites just outside the city that are well worth a pilgrimage. Today I'm going to be taking you out to Kloster Andechs, a Catholic monastery up in the magically forested hills just outside of Lake Ammersee, where the monks have been crafting a legendary brew for over 500 years and receiving weary pilgrims for almost 1,000. So whether you're a local looking to fill out your weekend or a tourist trying to get out and explore, your bucket list needs updating with this amazing day trip, which for us will start at the Munich Hauptbahnhof, where we board the local suburban train and Sbahn to Herrsching, where we're gonna ride it till the end of the line. Let's get started. Now that was a lovely ride, a hair under 45 minutes, on time the whole way, and if you ask me, it passed by in a flash, so no complaints here. And I know I've said this a million times on this channel, and I'm never going to stop because quite frankly, it never ceases to amaze me just how well connected Germany is with their fantastic rail network. I mean, the fact that we can travel so far on a local train, no less, it's incredible. Now, as we leave the train station behind, where exactly are we going? Well, be careful not to just follow the crowd. Most likely, they're heading over towards the Ammersee lakeshore, which we will do later, don't worry. But for now, we actually need to go almost the opposite direction into the town as we head towards our trailhead. Though if you're not in the mood for a hike like I am, you can always take the 951 to Andechs Kloster, a perfectly reasonable option, which quite frankly makes this pilgrimage even more accessible. I love that. Now, of course, we'll also put a map on screen now so that you don't get lost because, I mean, I've gone here a few times, but it still feels a little weird kind of separating from that crowd and going off on your own. I really do feel like I'm going the wrong way, but I'm not. This is how you go on a pilgrimage. Now, once you get to the edge of town, right near the little chapel of St. Martin, very cute by the way, our path splits in two, and quite frankly, I was gonna toss a coin. One goes through the Kiental, which should be a nice valley, and the other through the Hundel, and I have no idea what that is, so I really wasn't quite sure until a local lovely old man walked by and said, don't worry, you need to go the way of the Kiental. It's way prettier, you'll be going through a forest, and quite frankly, the other direction, it's way too sunny and hot today. You won't enjoy it. So thank you out there, kind stranger, for the amazing tip. I won't be flipping that coin. We'll be going to the Kiental, and I think I'll recommend you do the same. Servus.
Kaltes Chai, bitte?
Kaltes Chai.
Ja.
Yeah. Do you mind if I just split it with you?
I guess.
I only want just a sip.
54.
Okay. Danke.
Sehr gerne.
Man, his suggestion is already paying off, and we haven't even got to the Valley Woods yet, because on the way, there is a truly wonderful little roadside cafe.
This is like the best chai latte I've had since moving to Germany.
Is it really that good?
So good. Here, try some.
Oh.
Try some.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Yeah, it's like blended. I like it.
I want to get more stuff here, but I need to save some room for the rest of the beer pilgrimage. But on your way to Andechs, you need to stop here, that's for sure. Now, let's get to the woods. And just like magic, the street turns to trail. Let the real woodland hike begin. Though I do struggle to call it a hike. This is very much a good old wander in the woods, if you ask me. A ramble to any of you British people out there. It's only taken us about 15 minutes to get to this point from the train station, and I'd highly recommend that you give it a go. I mean, this is pretty low key, especially for this channel. The trail's fairly busy today too. Lots and lots of families, which I just love to see. The Bavarian commitment to being outdoors. I love it. I am feeling so much better to be in the woods now.
Yes. Oh, it was getting so hot down in the city on the tarmac.
It really was. I thought you were very silly for putting on sunscreen today. I don't really like to wear sunscreen and you were all lathered up, but
Yeah, no, I walked outside and was like, oh, it's way hotter than I anticipated.
a lot of you ask when we film these videos, and we don't like to tell you because it takes months for us to edit and finish them, but I'll let you guys know this is a very hot, sunny September day.
So see you in November.
More like January, but what can I say? Between Oktoberfest and all of those amazing Christmas markets, this channel has been kept well busy. However, I come to you from the future to talk to you about this week's video sponsor and friend of the channel, Lingoda, an online language learning school that connects you with high quality teachers all around the globe so you can take a lesson at any time of the day. It's incredibly flexible. Lingoda really works. As I've kind of collected a little bit of a time capsule over the years, from 2019 to 2022, of going to all of these Christmas markets, and I'll tell you what, in the editing bay this year, I couldn't believe it. It felt like a real language win for me because I noticed how much more German I was speaking, not only on camera, but to everyone around me, properly interacting with Germany in German. That's a win in my books. And if that sounds interesting to you, if you want to start 2023 off with a bang and collect some language wins of your own, then do I have an offer for you? Because not only could you sign up for their wonderful lesson programs, but right now, they're about to embark on a new season of language sprints. For those of you who aren't in the know, that's when you commit to 30 lessons in 60 days or 60 in 60, and if you make your commitment, they will give you your money back. If you do 30 in 60, 50% off. And if you complete an entire 60 in 60 program, then you get 100% of your money back. I did one myself a little while ago, and you can check the videos for yourself. I have definitely improved, and so can you. So use the link in the description below, use the code we're showing on screen right now, let them know you're coming from us. It's a great way to support the channel, and for yourself, get a little bit of money off of your deposit as well. Thanks again to Lingoda for supporting this video. Orienteering on this trail is also super easy, barely an inconvenience, as it's entirely on Google Maps. I know lately I've been using Ordnance Survey maps and All Trails and all this other complicated stuff, but nah. Today, you can get turn-by-turn directions by Google, and they're perfectly accurate. Though don't hold me to that. If you get lost, that's still on you. Now, I do promise we are almost at the cloister. It's almost time to try their amazing beer, but there's one more thing to see on the trail, and that's this very weird tree. I wish I could tell you more about it, but I couldn't really find very much online. So if you know, let me know in the comments below, because I'm afraid all I can tell you is it seems to provide endless entertainment as everyone climbs and gets a picture with it. All right, there it is. That is the last leg of our pilgrimage journey, though bad news, it is all uphill, but only for a moment, I promise. Whew, just a few more stairs and we're there. And with that, we finally made it. Welcome to the beautiful and charming Kloster Andechs, one of the oldest and last remaining monastic breweries in Germany to still be completely owned and operated by the religious order itself. Sadly, most have been privatized. However, this one is still completely true to its origins, and even though I myself may not be a Christian, got to admit, it's pretty cool to get a monk's brew still traditionally brewed by monks. Probably one of my favorite things about coming to the beer garden on the weekend is that they have live music, and it's even better in such a historic setting. In fact, I can hear the music now, so let's go have a good listen and then we'll get some food.
seafood is not great for vegetarians, but I'm a pescatarian. So I got a smoked river fish. It's a little gnarly looking, a lot to get used to, but I've had it before and it's really good. Ah, fish bomb. Oh, it poked the roof of my mouth.
I really struggle to eat fish with bones. I'm a bit of a wuss.
Oh, that's really good. I think because it's like cooked whole with the fish skin still on, it keeps in a lot of the moisture so you don't get that like gross, too flaky, dried out fish taste. It's like the perfect amount of cooked. Don't let the looks deter you. I think a lot of people think it's gross, and they think the people who like it think it doesn't look gross. I think it looks gross, but I get it despite that. It's that good. I really prefer Bavarian Kartoffelsalat to American Kartoffelsalat. Bavarian Kartoffelsalat is really cold and it's got this like super acidic sort of edge to it to really cut through that like starchy potato flavor. I love it. And as my drink, I got a radler. Oh yeah, I nailed that pronunciation. I haven't had an Andechs radler yet, so I'm really excited. Got to two-hand this one. These mosses are way too big. Yep, that is a solid radler. Don't really know what else to say. It's excellent.
All right, it's finally time for the star of the show, and that's the beer. Unlike a lot of beer gardens, and quite frankly, unlike a lot of places in all of Bavaria, Andechs has a massive beer selection. But on a hot day like today, I went with something simple, clean, and crisp, and that is the Spezial Helles. And this beer in particular is known far and wide for just being incredibly balanced, making it the perfect summer special. But enough theory, let's try it. I had to take a few sips for that one. That lives up to the legend, it really is. It's not too bitter, it's not too sweet, and it goes down nice and clean. I love this. I think a lot of you Americans out there might actually be familiar with it. I think it's imported into the States sometimes. So if you've tried this, let me know in the comments below. It is, however, absolutely fantastic. I love the mask that it comes in, their logo. It's really, really cute. So, Prost. I'm assuming you don't need me to review an ice cream though. It's fantastic. However, now that we've thoroughly feasted, I think it's about time we move on. And I know exactly what you're thinking. Well, there's still plenty of runtime in the video. How is it not over? And well, that is because I'm happy to tell you, it's about time we follow the crowd and head towards the Ammersee lakeshore. Should only be about a 45-minute walk or a 9-minute bus ride, but after all that food, I think I'll take the walk. And what a truly stunning place Ammersee is. I mean, can you think of anywhere better to cap off this day than here? Because I surely can't. And I think that's why this is such a popular day trip. You get the ancient monastery with its old brew, a good old hike, and well, you end your day here. What more could you ask for? And if I haven't managed to sell you on this day trip already, well, I don't know what can. We even managed to find more live music down by the water. What a surprisingly unsurprising treat. And this tree-lined promenade, I'd tell you, down at the Ammersee lakeshore, it is beautiful. It almost has British seaside vibes, but you know, if the British seaside was good, pardon for my hot take. That was a beautiful sunset and a fantastic way to round out our day. But I think that's gonna about do it for this video, guys.